All right, let's talk about one of the wildest, most incredible stories ever told. This is not your average heist. No, we're talking about a plan on a cosmic scale. This is the story of one being with one goal, to steal the very source of immortality from an entire pantheon of gods. I mean, that's the real question, isn't it? When your target is protected by the most powerful beings in the entire universe, where do you even start? It sounds completely impossible. But, for the hero of our story, impossible is just another Tuesday. So here he is, our thief, our hero, Garuda. And he's not just some bird. He is the king of birds, a being of unbelievable power, with a divine heritage, and a single burning reason that's about to make him go up against the heavens themselves. Okay, so the stage is set. You've got the gods, the Devas, guarding their most precious treasure, the Amrita, the nectar of immortality. And then he shows up. And what's so amazing is that the battle starts before a single punch is even thrown. Just think about that for a second. These are gods we're talking about, beings of immense power. But the very sight of Garuda, his size, his brilliance, his raw strength, it's so overwhelming that they are literally paralyzed with fear. They start panicking, striking each other in the confusion. His very presence is a weapon. And when the fight actually begins, it's just terrifyingly quick. One of the main guards is a divine architect, described as being measureless in might, a true powerhouse. But the fight between him and Garuda lasts for what the text calls a mere moment. A flash of talons, a powerful beak, a beat of wings, and one of their strongest defenders is just gone. Now, this is where Garuda proves he's not just about brute force. He's facing an entire army. I mean, even for him, attacking them head-on is a bad idea. So he comes up with this brilliant, overwhelming strategy. Get this. He uses his own wings to whip up a colossal dust storm. It's so powerful it literally darkens the three worlds, and the gods themselves start to swoon. He single-handedly blots out the sky, plunging his enemies into total darkness and chaos. And this just shows you how effective his plan was. One second, you've got this organized, divine army ready for a fight. The next, they're completely useless. They can't see him, they can't coordinate, and in their panic, they start attacking each other. Garuda brilliantly turned their numbers, their greatest strength, into their biggest weakness. Of course, you can't keep an army of gods down for long. Indra, their king, tells Vayu, the wind god, to blow all the dust away. The skies clear up, and now the real fight begins, and Garuda just unleashes everything. His roar isn't just loud, it's compared to the storm clouds of the Pralaya. That's the cataclysm that ends the entire universe. It's a sound so terrifying it scares every living thing. He launches himself into the sky, a storm of beak and talon, hitting the gods from every single direction. He completely overwhelms them. The divine army just breaks, its ranks totally shattered. They aren't just beaten, they are routed, scattered to the four corners of the world, all of them fleeing from this one unstoppable force. So he's beaten the army, and he finally reaches the Amrita. But of course, there's another defense. And this time it's not an army, it's an element. A roaring, raging wall of divine fire circling his prize. The scale of this thing is just mind-blowing. These flames are so huge they cover the entire sky. They're so powerful they look like they're about to swallow the sun itself. This isn't just a fire, it's a full-blown cosmic inferno. So what do you do? How do you possibly get past that? You can't fight it. You can't just fly through it. It seems like a perfect, unbeatable defense. What in the world could counter a fire that powerful? Well, the answer is just as incredible as the problem. Garuda does something magical. He sprouts 90 times 90 beaks. That's 8,100 beaks, folks. A physical transformation born from sheer will and necessity. This is his masterstroke. First, the impossible transformation. Then, with those thousands of new beaks, he flies down and literally drinks entire rivers dry. And finally, he flies back up and uses all that water to extinguish the unquenchable sun-devouring fire. It's this perfect mix of raw power and brilliant outside-the-box thinking. The fire is out. The army is defeated. He's right there. He can see the Amrita. But wait,
there's one final defense. It's a rapidly spinning wheel with razor-sharp edges guarding the chalice. To get through, he's going to need one last trick.
And you know, this might just be the most brilliant part of the entire heist. After all that, all the cosmic power, the world-ending roars, the impossible transformations, his final solution isn't about being bigger or stronger. It's about being smarter. He shrinks. After filling the entire sky with his presence, he becomes tiny. So small that he can just slip right past the deadly blades and grab the prize. He uses all of his immense power to become small. He wins, not with overwhelming force, but with precision and a little bit of cleverness. And that really leaves us with a fascinating question, doesn't it? Garuda proved he could shatter armies and put out sun-eating fires. But his final, winning move was an act of restraint, of subtlety. So what is true power? Is it the strength to smash through any obstacle in your path? Or is it the wisdom to know when you don't have to?